Is Korea's top story today a one-off event or a structural signal, and why does it matter beyond Korea? It's Monday, June 15. Let's get into one of Korea's top economic stories today. So, if you're watching Korea's economy right now, you're seeing this really bizarre split screen.
Yeah, it's definitely a stark contrast.
Right. Like, on one hand, Korea has this massive industrial engine, but on the other, the financial plumbing is, well, surprisingly undersized. I mean, look at the recent SpaceX IPO. They listed with a staggering market capitalization of $2.1 trillion, which is 3,197 trillion won.
Right, a truly historic valuation.
Exactly. And imagine standing in line with a bag of cash for an exclusive club, only to watch VIPs get waved right in while you get turned away.
That analogy, it actually captures the situation perfectly. Just look at the strict pattern data here. Mirae Asset mobilized $500 million.
Hmm.
That's 760 billion won-in domestic subscriptions for that IPO. But they received absolutely zero shares.
Wait, zero after mobilizing $500 million?
Exactly zero. Meanwhile, Japan's Mizuho received $2.2 billion.
Wow, that is a massive gap.
It is. And, it comes down to banking relationships. Goldman Sachs, for example, derives less than 1% of revenue from Korea versus 7% from Japan.
Right, so it's a fundamental lack of institutional leverage, and this lack of leverage isn't just an external issue, is it? It limits domestic shock absorption too. So I have to ask, are these policies subsidizing consumers at the cost of industry survival?
Well, yes, if you look at the numbers. The post-Iran war fuel price cap cost refineries 3 trillion won, or $2.1 billion, through May 2026.
Geez, $2.1 billion just absorbed by the industry.
Yeah, and because of carrying that burden, wholesale volumes finally gained just 1.8% in May.
Okay, but here's what's wild to me. Despite these structural inefficiencies, a booming domestic market is offering a sudden windfall, which forces a choice on how to deploy it, because surging hashtag co-SPI activity doubled agricultural special tax revenue to 13.6 trillion won, which is $9.7 billion.
Right, it's a huge influx of cash.
Oh,
And the data shows a projected 4.9 trillion won, or $3.5 billion annual cost to extend rural basic income.
wait, so how does that actually break down per person?
It comes out to 150,000 won, or $107 monthly per resident across 69 population decline zones.
That is fascinating. So taxing high-speed finance to fund localized demographic decline while heavy industry eats global energy losses. I mean, what's the real takeaway here?
The SpaceX episode is less about one deal and more about the structural gap in Korea's thin presence in global investment banking relationship tiers. While Mirae Asset received zero shares despite mobilizing $500 million, Japan's Mizuho walked away with $2.2 billion, 7 times its expected allocation. Ultimately, this signals that while Korea had the industrial assets to be a first-tier strategic partner, it has not yet built the institutional infrastructure to convert those assets into durable leverage in global markets.
That's today's AI Prism, Front Page Daily. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a 1 IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.